Hi, and welcome back. In this lecture, we're going to talk about Key Insight 5, Digital Transformation and Increased Shared Collaboration. So with a lot of technology coming into play, and we're seeing this whole technological revolution where we are seeing lots of devices being connected to online, different types of sensors and things like that. So the agriculture industry will also be able to reap a lot of potential and opportunities to increase productivity and solve the most challenging and suppressing issues that we are facing right now using technology tools. So one of the most important aspects is called smart farming. So we're going to talk about this in one of our next lectures, but in very basic terms, it's basically embedding digital technologies along the value chain from distributors to farmers to customers to warehouse and storage locations and enabling the entire supply chain to improve the traceability and transparency as well as understand the bottlenecks of the process, what are the things that we can improve, where the wastage is high and things like that. And also by incorporating digital technologies into the entire operation, we can real-time monitor the resources, the movements of resources, where they're located, what's the utilization, meaning if you have tractor and you can really understand what's the utilization of this tractor, whether it was utilized to a level that it requires a service, or maybe you can share things if your equipment is lying about and things like that. Also, we are seeing things like proactive maintenance of farming equipment. Because all these resources are monitored in real time, we can really understand what's the utilization, whether it requires maintenance, when will the equipment break and things like that. So the main purpose of proactive maintenance is to ensure business continuity, or in very simple terms, we need to continue farming activities without any disruptions or interruptions. And also, we are seeing shared collaboration, meaning entire industry is working towards one, sharing the knowledge with each other and collaborating with each other. Even if it's competitors, you collaborate to deliver more value and take a big piece of the market. So we are seeing across the value chain, farmers to distributors to retail outlets to consumers. And we are also seeing vertical and horizontal collaboration. So basically, the product development teams of maybe government or research organizations, universities, all of them collaborating with each other and finding out solutions to farming problems. For example, a certain type of crop might not grow in a particular region. So you can understand why that crop is not growing or what's suitable for this particular region during this particular time and things like that. So we're seeing things like open collaboration where lots of people get together and start innovating, and also it will drastically reduce the cost of research and development and things like that. And also we're seeing shared formats for sharing of data which will be beneficial for the whole industry. So things like weather, soil conditions, enabling a better and effective planning of resources and things like that. So for example, when you share things, especially governments around the world can decide on import and exports. For example, if you are a country that's producing rice and during particular seasons, let's say for example, the New Year and the Christmas seasons, there's a huge demand for rice, you can decide based on that data that you have, what's the manufacturing output of our country and then what's the percentage that we need to import from outside, rather than blindly going with historical data which might not be necessarily accurate. So those are a few factors as far as Key Insight 5, Digital Transformation and Increased Shared Collaboration is concerned. I'll see you on another lecture.